magic sword and said,
"By the power of Grayskull,
Hello, this is just a review for Battlefront on the PS4. It's the full game. I've done a review already for Battlefront, the beta version that came out not long ago. But this is the full game. I had it pre-ordered, so I've just done a quick video today. This is just footage of a few of the modes that are available. There's absolutely loads to do on this game. Absolutely loads. If you're a Star Wars fan, then you'll absolutely love it. Just everything about it is just screams Star Wars. It's a total homage to the first trilogy, 4, 5 and 6. It's just everything about it is that them 3 movies. You just immersed in the world of Star Wars by the graphics, by the sound, just by some of the things you see as well in the game. Like you see X-Wing fighters getting blown up, but you can hear them as well, like, because I play with my earphones on and you can hear people. Like if you're flying around and you can see an X-Wing getting chased off a TIE fighter and you can see him getting shot and you can hear him in your ears saying, I've been hit, I'm going down, and then you see him getting blown up like that little Ewok running into his house. There's just loads of little tips, little things like that that as a Star Wars fan you really appreciate. And like I say, I found a hero pickup straight away. I just started playing. I thought I'll be Han, because I've been Luke before on the beta version, so I tried out Han. But I got killed straight away. This is like literally my first match with playing online. This is the very first time I've like played online on this game, and you can tell how rusty I was. I've never played it since the beta version. Look at that! Look at me health. I'm getting shot to fuck. He was shooting us in the back and I didn't even realise. I tried to use one of my special power-ups. I think I was trying to use triangle, but all I did was I just ducked. You know, like, because I've never used it before, so I don't know what to do. Can you see the icon straight ahead? That's an A-wing. So you can obviously jump into an A-wing, you can jump into X-wings. As you're running around, you can either find hero pickups like that. Got killed off a grenade, but do you see like how he surrenders? He doesn't like die. I think that's a good little touch. But like I say, you're running around. You're basically either trying to take over checkpoints, or it's basically a numbers game. You've got to kill. It's like first team to kill 200, or you have ones where the checkpoints are actually like droids on the move all the time, so you've got to try and like defend them and take them over and stuff like that while they're moving around. That's quite good. You get drop pods where they get shot from space and they get shot into the planet, and you see them just getting dropped and they hit the Earth, and then you've got to go and activate it, and then you've got to like try and defend it that way. But you can have up to 40 people on the map, which is really good. You know, because it does feel like you're in a battle, because you're just getting shot from every direction. You're getting blown up every 2 seconds. Like, just by watching this footage you can see how many times you get killed. So if you get frustrated with dying easily, you know, it's not a game for you, because you will die loads in a match. But obviously you die less the more practice you get, and you start getting better. And as you rank up, you can unlock more things like jetpacks and different grenades and different rifles and stuff to help you. This is the tutorial. Basically, this is before I had even done anything. I went into the settings and I messed about with the music and everything. I got it all the way I wanted, and then I done the tutorials. There's like 4 tutorials and this is one of them, but you're fighting against the AI, which I prefer actually than fighting online, because people online don't give you a chance. When you're playing against the AI, they're not exactly that good, so it gives you a chance to like appreciate the graphics and stuff like this, where you're actually playing a Star Wars game. I just wish they had done more Star Wars campaign levels. I think there's 8 plus there's 4 survivals, so altogether there's 12. So there's 12 campaign missions, but I think there should be more. Hopefully DLC, you never know, we might get some more, because it does say you can get it does say on the PlayStation Store that there's 3 or 4 different expansion packs coming out. It says coming soon, so they're going to keep adding to it, which is good. It'll probably be after the new movie comes out. Things to do with the new movie will be related to the game. But look at this. As a Star Wars fan, this is all you've ever wanted to do, is just ride a speeder bike through the Endor forest, but it looks like the film. Like, you know what I mean? You really do achieve some speed, and they've got the controls right. Your left analog stick, up and down is your throttle and your height, and your right stick is your steering. Your right stick's your steering left and right, and your height up and down, and your left stick is your accelerator. You've got L1 to boost, L2 is to target, lock on, and R2 is to fire. So the controls are really simple, and they're really intuitive as well. Like, as soon as you pick them up, you don't feel as though, like, I was a bit intimidated, thinking, oh, it's going to be solid this, I don't know if I'm going to be any good at it, but honestly, it's not as hard as it looks. But there is a degree of skill, because if you're not very good, like, say, I just boost at the wrong time there, you've got to be on flat ground. I hit the side of a rock and I ended up killing myself. So you can die, and it is like forgiven. Sometimes you can smack off a tree, and depending on how much health you've got, it'll not kill you. But like, look at the speed you're going. This is Star Wars, man. This is just George Lucas's, idea of what Star Wars was like. Just you know what I mean, flying through the Endor forest on a speeder bike as a stormtrooper. I'll just see the walker's legs. You can go in between the walker's legs and that, and you can go anywhere you want. I'm just stopping to the path at the moment, because it's my first time playing, really. But you can travel anywhere. You're not on rails. You don't feel like they're showing you where to go. There's no help whatsoever. I'm in control. You're the person who's like actually navigating your way through the forest. It's great. The control's excellent on the speeder bikes. I'm not too keen on the flying, because basically the flying, one stick is to do your acceleration and your brakes, and the other stick is to control pitch and roll. So it's a bit, you basically fly with one analog stick, and you do your throttle with the other one. I wish they had changed it a bit, made the throttle button or something like that, but I suppose it's manageable, it's intuitive. Like I say, as soon as you pick it up, you can play. This is still the tutorials. This is the last tutorial I think you do, and it gives you a chance to be either the Emperor or Vader. And you've basically got to it's like a little survival. It's just like, I think 8 people or 6 people or something, and then there's waves. There's like 3 or 4 waves of people that turn up. So I thought, I'll be I think, who was I going to pick? Did I pick Vader? I can't remember if I picked Vader or Palpatine, because I've done them both, but I don't know which footage this is. I'm not sure. I'll pick Vader. And as Vader, you've got your force choke, which is good. You've got you can throw your lightsaber like a boomerang. You've got your force jump. There, you've got your force choke as well, and you've obviously can use your lightsaber to fight. And the Emperor has a force dash. He has lightning bolts that you can fire, and then he has like a constant lightning. Triangle on Vader there. Triangle is hard, like a heavy hit. So, I mean, just look at it though. It's just amazing, man. You hold down L2 and you just reflect any incoming fire that, any laser fire you'll block, but you can only block for a certain amount of time. You can't just hold block on forever. It like runs out after a while. But, I mean, just look at the graphics. You see a lot of things that you'll notice from the movies. There's a lot of things that you'll see. And you're like, oh, I know that, I recognize that sound. Or you'll see a certain character and you're like, whoa, I remember him. But it's like there's loads of little things. Like I say, if you're a Star Wars fan, this is like pornography. Basically, this is just Star Wars porn. Look at that, I'm the Emperor, man. That's his Force dash. You see how they regenerate on the bottom right hand corner as well. You've got your Force lightning. And if you hold triangle, he actually summons a health, and you can collect health. So the Emperor is truly rock-like, because any other hero, once your health's gone, that's it, you're gone, you're dead. There, look, see, you can spawn a health and collect it yourself. So basically the Emperor is the hardest, but he hasn't got a very long range attack. His attacks are all short range, so you've got to get in. I think that's probably why they've given him a Force dash, so you can get close to people. It's alright when you're in close quarters like this, but it's when you're on the forest moon of Endor, or you know, somewhere like an open space area, people can shoot you from miles away, and you know, you haven't got much defense against it. So this is the perfect environment for the Emperor, because it's all close quarters. But you see what I mean? Like, there's just 4 people turn up, and then another 4 turn up, and then maybe 6 turn up at the end or something like that. But this is just a tutorial, like I say. This isn't actually any of the game, but this is what the campaigns are like when you fight against the AI, which I prefer than fighting against online people, because like I say, online people just don't give you a chance. People have obviously been playing it since it came out, and you know, they don't give you a chance, and it spoils it. Spoils it for you as a player, because you don't get a chance to have a go. You're just constantly dying all the time, and it really takes the fun out of it. But I had a good go here, and like I say, this is all on 1 player mode. So even if you're not a big fan of being online, or even maybe you're not a member of PlayStation Plus, you know, you can still enjoy it and feel like you're playing the Star Wars game. Did you hear the alarm? Meow, meow. Everything's just Star Wars, man. Absolutely everything. There's so many things that you'll recognize, or like you'll think, oh, I know that, or I've seen that before. It's just like honestly, it's like an interactive movie, the way they've got it. But just look at the way the people die, look at the way the characters are formed in that. Just everything about it's great. I mean, I take my hat off to DICE. I think they've really nailed it. But as a game, I would give it 10 out of 10, because I'm a Star Wars fan. But I can see it will get boring after a couple of hours, like, you know, 10 or 12 hours, you've probably done the whole game. But still, give it 10 out of 10, so that's it. See you later.